You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind. You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage, and nobody's ever been. Do I gotta chase you every summer? Can I have to replace you every summer? You're the only woman on my mind. You're the only way I spend my time. Tick, 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 boom. Can't get you out of the room of my head. Take two, is it too soon to get you into my... I want you now, I need you off the ground. I want not loud, I want you right now. I can't help it right now.
You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, you blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind. You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage, nobody's ever been. Do I gotta face you with another? I'll never replace you with another. You're the only man that's on my mind. You know that nobody right. Tick, 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 boom. This ain't a honeymoon. We all night instead. Sleep until noon. I still assume that you'll be in my... I want it here. Don't make me wait all year. Already facing my fears. Come closer to my ears. I gotta hear it more clear. You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind. You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage, nobody's ever been. You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind.
Hello to
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Tonight we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Pacers in Indianapolis. For Indiana, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. And the Indiana Pacers having to reinvent themselves over the last couple of seasons. Shaq, it all started with Paul George wanting out.
Yeah, the Pacers seemed surprised when George went public with the trade request. Many people felt the Pacers didn't get enough back in the trade, though.
Oh, the Pacers have some young, talented guys, and they're good. Lots of opportunity for them to rebuild.
Gotta love Victor Oladipo. Back playing where he played his college ball.
Oh, he's had a unbelievable return to Indiana, and you know what I call him? Oladipo!
Oh! That's a song, Ernie.
What
Do it
is
again, Kenny.
Oladipo!
Oh!
Oladipo!
Oh!
I'm almost getting. Try it again.
Oladipo!
Oh!
What's my part?
No,
Oh.
you don't have that. You're supposed to say
Oh.
with him. But too late.
All right.
Just go.
Oh.
Just take it. Too late.
Oh,
Oladipo!
Oh!
what's my part?
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets. At center, Bismarck Biyombo. At small forward, Nicholas Batum. At the other forward position, Marvin Williams. At shooting guard, Jeremy Lamb. At the other guard position, Kemba Walker. The head coach of the team, and now your Indiana Pacers starting lineup. At the power forward position, 6'0", number 2, Darren Allison. The other forward, standing 6'8", number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. Starting at center, standing 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. At the other guard position, at 6'3", number 4, Victor Oladipo. Your home team head coach is Nate McMillan. Let's hear it for your Indiana Pacers.
The Hornets coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. A time-honored tradition. The NBA on 2K Sports. Sunday night hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Look at Indiana going up against a capable opponent, but you see their confidence. This one they feel they should win. They'll look to come out strong and show they're the better team.
I think for the Pacers, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Ismac Biyombo is out there with Marvin Williams. There's Jeremy Lamb. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot.
Well, Bogdanovic looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
And for the most part, when Bogdanovic is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch-and-shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone, and really his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
Here's Walker. After the made shot from Victor Oladipo, the finish, and then Oladipo with the jam.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Now here's Lamb. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Phoenix.
Really, he exposed a lot of seams in the defense with his passing, too. That assist total was impressive.
Here's Batum. 6-point game. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And Lamb with the basket on the assist from Batum.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Here's Oladipo. That one goes. Count it. Oladipo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, how creative is Oladipo in the paint. Understands how to use his frame to score on the interior.
Turner with the steal. Oladipo goes in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Walker with it. Picked up by Collison. Lamb, good. Lamb's got his 2nd basket of the game.
A physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
That one falls.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Oladipo with the double team. Pass to Williams. And Batum kicks to Walker. And a wide open look for Lamb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 7 points for Lamb.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. They trail by 7. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And when you protect the rim like they did in that one, it has a tremendous impact.
Well, I don't think there's any question when you're playing that strong a defense, it's going to have an effect on your opponent. And it seemed like they were getting their hands up on the majority of shots.
Now Oladipo, after Jeremy Lamb's 3-pointer that didn't go. It's good.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Walker surveying the floor. The pass to Williams. Over in the corner, Batum. Walker against Collison. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. A shot by Batum, no good. Pacers leading by 9. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Down low, it's tipped. Here's Young, and it's slammed in by Young.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And guys, it's working.
Oh, no doubt. I think they've controlled the paint. They've used their size and strength to get off any shot they want.
Charlotte calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times. My love, he makes it feel like nobody else. But my
Well, we're around the halfway point now, Doris. Some clubs are obviously in a rebuild mode, but it can be hard for many team owners to accept that and accept that path they're on.
Well, when you've been the guy to make that financial investment, there can be a little bit of impatience because one of your responsibilities is keep people in the seats. You've got to pay the bills. What you have to do is you make clear to the fans the vision that they have. If you make it clear, Kev, maybe they can sort of embrace the rebuild and celebrate the step-by-step progress.
Here's Lamb. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They sleepwalked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Oladipo goes in, and that one good. Oladipo's got 16 points.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Double by Bogdanovich. And Batum kicks to Biyombo. Pass to Lamb. Shot clock at 6. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
Well, showing off that athleticism is Bismack Biyombo. That's an easy one.
Oladipo goes in. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Collison against Walker. 11 feet away, and there's another one for the Hornets.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Well, I like the synergy, right? The ball is moving well, and they're seeing that hard work pay off. Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Outside, Batum. To the middle, here's Lamb. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 14 points for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Oladipo, good. Here's Lamb. 14 points for him. He kicks it to Biyombo. Walker with a clean look. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Oladipo misses. Hornets trail by 8. Wide open look. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
On the wing, Lamb kicks it to Biyombo. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Young's running. They get it again. Here's Oladipo. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 12-point Indiana lead.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
In now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Young. McDermott comes in for Bogdanovich. Evans, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. Now here's Parker. A 14-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Parker. Good on the triple.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Evans, and he lays it straight in. Evans has got his first basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
You know, Doris, wherever Corey Joseph has gone, he has always found himself a role.
Well, Kevin, I think it helps that he does not have a big weakness to his game, and Corey Joseph has proven he can knock down open shots, and he does everything at a very solid level.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Parker against Joseph. Parker kicks to Monk. Passes to Kaminsky. Rebounded by McDermott. Pacers leading by 14. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Parker. So much of being a scorer is finding ways to get open without the ball, Doris, and there are a lot of guys that do that very well in the league right now.
Well, you think back to guys like Ray Allen, who have retired in the last 5 to 6 years. He was one of the all-time bests. You think back to the Detroit Pistons teams and Rip Hamilton. They set the stage for today's generation. Guys like Klay Thompson and Kyle Korver, who are relentless in their motion and sometimes do it randomly. Outside of the context of the offense, they're just, because they've done it so often, the kind of movement they create puts tremendous stress on your defense.
No good on that one.
Well, what I like about Corey Joseph is this guy will give you a little bit of everything. Perhaps most importantly, guys, you know he's going to play consistently good defense.
That one misses.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Bridges passes to Parker. Pass to Bridges. For 3. Evans with the rebound. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They lead by 14. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Here's Evans. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Out to the right wing. Monk, no one around him, sinks the three-pointer. Monk's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk, an experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
The Pacers have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
At the line for 2.
2 shots.
That one is off. And he ends up missing both free throws. Hornets trail by 13. Here's Bridges. Kid Gilchrist trying to free himself up. Monk, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Bridges, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
No question he's having a bad quarter, so somebody else needs to take charge of the scoring if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And the basket is good.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach James Borrego. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, the crucial aspect in his mind is making things tough for them inside. He said they're a physical team, and they bring a lot of intensity. If we don't respond when they push us, we'll just get bullied all game. We're going to get down in the paint tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Parker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
There's a minute left to play here in the first. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
And that's Evans penetrating. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start. Hornets trail by 17. Now the pass to Monk, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph.
Charlotte ball.
And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Pacers.
And their guards have been the difference makers. This lead wouldn't be nearly as big as it is if it wasn't for that backcourt. Those guys have been running wild.
Kaminsky misses.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And that sends Tyreke Evans to the free throw line. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. The Pacers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good. Tyreke Evans. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Hornets trail by 20. Parker kicks to Monk. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And it's Evans missing. So it's the Hornets now from about 19 feet. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Monk's got 5 points so far. Three-pointer, and Evans the basket on the assist from Joseph. Joseph's got 5 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Well, that's outstanding execution, Greg. You always want to get the last shot of the quarter, which is precisely what they did there.
And so it's Indiana, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I love the fact that they're getting so many of their points at the rim. Just a solid first period.
Well, Greg, playing bully basketball on the block. Every opportunity they've wanted at the rack, they've got it.
Pacers leading by 23. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner inside. Joseph at point, and he teams up with Evans in the backcourt. And it's McDermott in at the 3. Here's Parker. The Pacers making the shot. Kaminsky kicks to Parker. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Kid Gilchrist. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. We now have rules, Doris, that protect shooters from defenders stepping underneath them. But what about when the defender leaves his feet and the offensive player steps underneath and tries to draw the foul?
Well, I think one of the things that we have to look at is, okay, we certainly do not want the defender to have unnatural movements which place him underneath the feet of the shooter, because that's where injuries can happen. On the other side of the equation, and this has become problematic to me, you see far too many shooters either jump unnaturally outside of what should be a straight up and down shooting motion, or guys who kick their legs sideways in an attempt to draw contact and fall over. But Kev, this is where officiating is about feel, touch, and vision.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Parker double-teamed. Passes it to Kid Gilchrist. He kicks to Monk. Fires from the wing. And again, the Hornets missing. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Tries from the block. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Bridges with it. Picked up by Joseph. Down low. Here's Parker. That one drops for him. Parker's got his second bucket tonight.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
Evans. It's deflected and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Joseph. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Now here's Parker, following the shot by Evans, and finished off by Kaminsky.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Shots good by Turner.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Over Kaminsky. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love Miles Turner at that size to be able to move that fluidly and get an easy bucket in transition.
Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Charlotte calls timeout. And when you see Miles Turner play on the offensive side of the ball, the amount of skill he has at his age is just amazing.
Yeah, already a great pick and pop player. You know, not going to be much of a banger down low, but has enough touch outside where he won't need to be. But while he's still a work in progress offensively, I think he's shown that he has a very high ceiling in terms of his skill set.
Some changes for Indiana. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Turner. Bogdanovich comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Collison in for Corey Joseph. And then for Charlotte, Yambo, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Batum comes in for Bridges. And Walker subbed in for Parker. And they pick up 2.
Boy, shaky work defensively, giving him that good look on the jump shot. What were they thinking?
I don't know, Doris. That one goes in. Collison's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Collison against Walker. Kicks to Monk. Back to Walker. From downtown, Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
A nice shot by Collison.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. Stolen by Collison. And another fast break chance here for the Pacers. Here we go. And it's Young finishing it off.
Boy, how about the strength by Thaddeus Young on that dunk? My goodness gracious.
Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. There's Walker with the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Young's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Collison. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Collison's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, I'll tell you, you don't want to let Darren Collison get going from there. The mid-range is one of his favorite spots.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
His 4th giveaway tonight, just another loss of concentration. I don't know what's going on with him.
Charlotte making some changes. Williams comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Lamb in there for Monk. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kemba Walker helped lead UConn to a national title, but it took some time to hit his stride at the NBA level. He finally became an all-star, but his team is rebuilding in Charlotte. Mitch Kupchak is the new general manager, and James Borrego is the new head coach. Guys?
A terrific player, DA, for sure. Thanks.
A moment here to see the numbers for Kemba Walker. 12th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think.
It is such a treat to have a point guard like Collison. He is so effective orchestrating this offense.
Walker with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Evans, good.
And how about the confidence from Evans? He's feeling like no one can stop him playing with a ton of heart.
Now, here's Biyombo. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And it felt like he was literally everywhere on the defensive end. Multiple rejections, stifling all game long. Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at 3, as easy as that.
And it's Evans missing. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And Walker kicks to Williams. Pass to Batum. Now Biyombo. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Here's Lamb. Kept alive by Charlotte. Doubled by Collison. Back to Walker. Over Collison. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Absolutely. Nice help. They're going up.
To me, that the control. I mean, he does a stellar job sizing up his man and drains despite having the size on him.
Lopez is making a good elbows. And that's it.
It's such a great first speed. He's a hateful field. He gets a lot of transition kits that way. And half-court can set teammates by creating space. In the latter part of his career, I think he's taken on more of a vocal leadership role as well. Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
That's what he does. He's got the dunk mentality. Batum scanning the floor. Biyombo, and it's Biyombo with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
And Walker kicks to Lamb. There's the pass to Williams. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. And the shot goes in. Batum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Now, really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
Shot's good from Young.
Well, finishing through contact is a skill, and Young is showing real grit, powering through the defense.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And Young comes over to help. Walker finds Batum. Outside Williams. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Pacers. The season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now. And checking out Charlotte, 8 games out.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
Yeah, they weren't really on anyone's radar before the season began, but they're definitely there now.
Collison in the post, guarded by Walker. And it's Collison that time on the assist from Thaddeus Young.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Walker with it, picked up by Collison. Walker the pass to Biyombo. Walker in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Walker's got 7 points.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. Charlotte has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. To the paint, here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Great teamwork. That's something you develop by practicing it over and over again.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Pass to Oladipo. And it's good, 2 points. Oladipo's got 34.
Well, this is where Victor Oladipo has developed himself into an all-around threat. Doesn't matter where he is on the floor, he's dangerous.
Lamb, good.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
The shot's good. Sabonis has got 6 here in this quarter.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
Now here's Lamb. 18 points for him. Second chance shot. Williams can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Lays it up off the glass. 36 points for Victor Oladipo.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
The speed of Victor Oladipo is mind-boggling. This guy gets to the cup with ease.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Lamb, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Collison. Sinks that one from the post. Collison's got 10 points in the game.
Well, this speaks to the fearlessness of Darren Collison. It doesn't matter that he's battling inside, challenge the defense. He's got tremendous confidence.
Now here's Lamb. 20 points for him.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Oladipo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Oladipo's got 40 points. Charlotte has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. There's Walker with the 3. And Oladipo pulls it down. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Baseline try, and it's Collison that time on the assist by Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Charlotte shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Walker. He feeds it to Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
The Hornets have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
2 shots.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Williams. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Sabonis. McDermott comes in for Young. And it's Joseph in for Darren Collison. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Biyombo. Bridges comes in for Nicholas Batum. Monk's checked in for Lamb. And Parker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And Williams drops them both. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 16-6 run. buries it down low. Oladipo's got 42 in the game.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. Charlotte shooting in the second quarter, right around 48%. Parker kicks to Kaminsky. Here's Bridges. Another shot. Here's Monk. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Monk's got 7 points. And Indiana shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And what strength there by Parker. He able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Evans, he's checked in for the Pacers.
One shot, mind the lanes.
And Tony Parker, no good on that one.
Yeah, and Parker just puts so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing that. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes to Monk. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, I'll tell you, still looking for that first three of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Well, McDermott is working on that interior game because he has size and touch.
He got it up, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And you can't end the period any better than that.
Boy, you call that a perfect closeout. You love the aggressiveness on the offensive end leading to that final shot.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for Indiana. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Victor Oladipo had it going on in the first quarter. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 2 steals, and 3 rebounds. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
A flyover of downtown gives you a great perspective of our location as we welcome you back to Indianapolis. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the first half, what a thing of beauty. He was just living in the lane.
How special is it, Greg, to watch a guy who's able to get into the paint with speed and consistency? They cannot let him get inside like that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Williams. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Walker after Darren Collison's bucket. Can't cash in from close range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And for Turner on the offensive end, it is all about consistency with his shot.
Right, Kevin, because with his length and athleticism, Miles Turner has proven he can be a factor on the defensive end. To me, it's about, with that face-up ability, can they count on him night after night?
From deep, Walker. And Oladipo pulls it down. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight over Lamb. Here's Young. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Young's got 8 points.
Listen, we know this about Thaddeus Young. He has very long arms. He's a nuisance on the glass. Big-time energy guy.
The kick out to Walker. Over Collison. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And it's 9 points for Walker.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
Oladipo, good.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Lamb kicks to Walker. Pass to Lamb. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Collison.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though. Wow, what an incredible homecoming for Victor Oladipo in Indiana. This guy put up career year numbers and went from being a piece of a team to somebody you can actually build around.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That free throw, no good. And Oladipo, the former 2nd overall pick, felt right at home in Indiana.
And sometimes you wonder, Kevin, how much of the early struggles were him or the situation or the fit. Across the board, though, Victor Oladipo showed how impactful he can be in the NBA.
And the 2nd free throw, good.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
Now here's Lamb. 20 points for him. Williams, that's good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Oladipo goes in. The shot missing.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd.
Boy, you've got to give Oladipo credit. Even when the defense gets physical, he stays with it, maintains his focus. That's great.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Yeah, they've dominated that category in this one. It's reflected in the score.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Charlotte shooting a troubling 38% in the 3rd. Not the finest work of this offense.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Oladipo for 3. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Walker against Collison. Oladipo with the double team. Here's Lamb. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lamb's got 4 this quarter.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
And they'll keep possession, and they're able to recover. Turner, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Now, here's Biyombo. Makes it off the glass. 11 points for Kemba Walker.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. For Indiana, they have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one.
One shot. One shot.
Hornets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Doubled by Collison. Now here's Walker. He's got 11. And the pass to Lamb. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
I think it's obvious, Greg. They want this win. They're showing no let-up in their attack right now.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Takes the 3. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. For Charlotte, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Now here's Lamb. Defense right on him. Doubled by Collison. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And whoa! Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking, Greg.
Monks checked in for Charlotte. Timeout called the Pacers.
Yeah, just hitting a reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
And now, let's hear it for your Pacers.
In now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Young. Doug McDermott comes in for Bogdanovich. Evans, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Joseph in for Darren Collison. Charlotte also making some changes. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Biyombo. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Williams. And it's Bridges in for Nicholas Batum.
Well, that ability of Miles Turner to draw that foul to me is about him carving space on the interior. Really well done.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Turner.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
Both free throws good from Turner. And here's Walker. He's got 11. He kicks it to Kaminsky. Misses from short range. And here's Indiana. They're on a 19-6 run. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And that is a foul. It's on the Charlotte Hornets. For Indiana, they have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10.
At the line for 2.
Two.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And it's Kid Gilchrist with the ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Shot's good by Walker.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And here's Evans outside. That shot missing. And Charlotte will come the other way. Outside, Walker. To the paint. Here's Monk. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Assist.
Walker's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
That one falls.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Boy, you better be more physical on the glass because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Walker with room to shoot, and the shot is long.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
Nice shot by Evans.
And watching Evans there knock down the triple has the ability to be a dangerous outside scorer when he's in rhythm.
And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Monk. Here's the 3. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Timeout.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Free t-shirt. Let's hear it, man.
I just wanna make a grown man cry. I just wanna let you know you're mine. I just wanna make a grown man cry. I just wanna make a grown man cry. I thought away because you started to remind me. It's all a mistake. Now we both like space and David Attenborough and lemonade and anime. You walked in, I wanted you. I fall, but I tried to keep. It's cliche, but I got to tell. 'Cause I just wanna make
Tony Parker's checked in for Kemba Walker. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. Number 5 is Miles Bridges.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Time now for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it sounds like a very serious injury. If he were to miss a lot of games, this would be a huge blow. This is a team that hoped and expected to make a deep playoff run this year. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you for the update. I know we're all interested in what his status is.
And it might be a tough road back for him. I mean, but one thing's for sure, he will be back.
Well, we know this. The guy's a fighter. I'm sure nobody's more disappointed than he is to have to go through this. But I am sure this guy will work every day to get back as quick as possible.
One shot, mind the lanes.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Monk. And the shot no good, a bit short. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3.
And really one of the best assets of Sabonis is his mind for the game. Very aware on the offensive end, knows how to create chances, and just plays the game with his mind as much as his athleticism.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. 32 points for Tyreke Evans.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the inside. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Indiana's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. That's tipped, and they get it back. Sabonis with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Parker double-teamed. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Monk. Here's Bridges. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Oh!
My goodness.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
One shot.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
One shot, mind the lanes.
That free throw good from Evans. And so here's Charlotte. Inside, here's Monk. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I love to see them pound it inside like that, not settling for the perimeter shot.
And there it is for him.
And I really enjoy watching Evans use that athleticism, especially when he's attacking. He's tough to stop.
Now here's Parker. He's got 9. The shot's good from Monk.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's Sabonis. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Sabonis against Parker. Feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kid Gilchrist has got 8 points.
I'll tell you, good work to pound it down low and finish in tight.
And it's Evans missing. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Monk. The three-pointer, no good. Indiana's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Sabonis, no good. Charlotte's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Bridges dishes to Kid Gilchrist, and he uses the glass on the layup. Kid Gilchrist has got 6 in the quarter.
And look, if he gets it that low, he's going to hurt you.
Right, you can't be surprised when he burns you. The defense must force him out of the paint.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
To the inside. Got a hand on it.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
Joseph, that's good.
Exactly the kind of ball movement they're looking for.
Hornets shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Hornets ball.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Sabonis.
Thaddeus Young.
Indiana on D. To the left wing. Nobody near Parker. Misses the three.
The defense lost him there, and he should have made him pay.
Turner. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, 6'11", 255 pounds. Miles Turner using that size to his advantage.
To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kaminsky's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How good is that pass? Certainly makes the offensive opportunity easy.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on. They're in trouble.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over. Pacers out in front, running away with it. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Leaf. He's out there with McDermott. Corey Joseph is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the Pacers 5. To the inside. And Turner throws it down.
Kev, don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
They get a hand on it. Turner with the steal. Here's Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
And that one's good. Parker.
And the defense making its presence felt, but Parker just too creative when he gets down low.
Pass to Leaf. And he banks in the layup.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Charlotte shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Parker finds Hernan Gomez. Back to Parker. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Leaf. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, with determination, Kevin. Key characteristic when you watch Willie play.
Joseph, that's good.
Joseph for 2.
For Charlotte, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Bacon. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Joseph. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Parker passes to Bacon. Pacers with the rebound.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Parker passes to Bacon. Count it.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pacers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the paint, here's Hernan Gomez, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Boy, the assist just put on time and on target. Easy shot opportunity.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
And Joseph kicks to Holiday. Here's Leaf. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leafs got 12 points in just the second half. That's tipped. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's Holiday. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
Down low. Parker's shot is off.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
Here's McDermott. And Bacon pulls it down. Hornets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Bridges. Buries it down low. Bridges has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you have got to love the dime, the pass on time and on target.
And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Wednesday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
That free throw good from Holiday. Anabogu's checked in for Indiana. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Graham's checked in. He's off on the second. Leaf passes to Holiday. Here's Anabogu. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Now Graham. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Kaminsky, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. McDermott for 3. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Leaf.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Parker kicks to Graham. The pass to Bacon. Good on the bucket. Bacon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
Pacers making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Anabogu, that's good.
That's a big payoff for crashing the offensive boards. Go to work.
Charlotte shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Gomez.
That's a nice little outside-in play right there. Good feed into the post and a solid finish.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Oladipo misses. And here's Charlotte. Parker outside, and the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Here's Kaminsky. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
And the three ball is good. 63 points for Victor Oladipo.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Here's Graham, guarded by Holiday. Graham, the pass to Parker. It's tipped. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Oladipo's running. It's good.
Boy, this guy has had a major impact on this game. The scoring he has done has propelled them to this lead.
Parker double-teamed. Graham with the bucket.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Oladipo with that burst of speed elevates high off the drive to finish with authority.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Graham kicks to Gomez. To the inside. Graham with the bucket.
Boy, that's a quality shot. You're in the painted area. Don't get much more of a better look than that.
Here's Oladipo, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, you have to admire the physicality Oladipo brings. This guy's exceptional at drawing the defense into him on these shots.
Oladipo taking 2 shots.
2.
That's good from Oladipo.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. Oladipo hits them both. Here's Graham. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, you have got to love the dime, the pass on time and on target.
Wasted no time on that one. Oladipo's got 11 points in the quarter.
You simply must respect the mid-range game of Victor Oladipo. When given the opportunity, he will capitalize.
Pacers foul call. TJ Leaf. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Frank Kaminsky. At the line for 2.
Two shots.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Indiana. And Oladipo here. He got it again. Sensational.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here.
Graham with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Well, Oladipo soars for the slam. That's pretty, guys.
Graham with the ball. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Pass to Bacon. Charlotte moving the ball around. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. McDermott, no one around him. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
That's the in-between game of Doug McDermott on display. He continues to get better with that over time.
Here's Graham, guarded by Holiday. McDermott with a steal. Anabogu, that's good. Anabogu's got 6 in the quarter. Charlotte shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Knocked loose. Holiday, the pass to Anabogu. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here are the Hornets now. To the middle, shot to stop the run, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
2 minutes.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Dishes to Kaminsky. It's good.
He's got such soft touch around the rim. The D has to try to keep him out of the paint because if he gets close, it's lights out.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's the Hornets ball. To the wing right side. Drops in the layup for 2.
I'll tell you guys, what a delivery on that lead pass. He puts it right where his teammate can go get it.
Here's Oladipo. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, GA, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
The Hornets on offense.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Indiana.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust.
Good, that's another bucket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night.
When Kobe did what he did back in 06, I never thought we'd see something like that again. But tonight has been an absolute legendary performance. I'm still in shock that we've seen 81 twice now.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're leading. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. present our Jordan Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. .56 seconds left to play here in the fourth. McDermott. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed. Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Up by double digits, little time remaining, way to defend your house.
Well, this is what you call taking care of your business, showing dominance on their home floor. What an excellent effort.
And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Graham. No good with the triple. Baseline try. And he overshot that one, missing. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Victor. You've been really playing well on offense of late. What's going right for you at that end of the floor?
Patience, man, experience, belief, faith, all the above, man. Just coming out here working on my game. I'm just going to continue to keep growing, continue to keep staying close to my teammates, continue to keep working hard, and continue to keep getting better.
That is a crowded locker room with all those things in there. Thanks, Victor. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.